Lord, what is the Gaga T subs and squad? So, last night, Tamar Braxton's Get Your Life came on. Girl, I didn't bother watching it. I was drunk boots and I just really didn't feel the urge or the need to watch it and get on camera last night. But I did see it today, and I must say, last night's episode wasn't so much of a huge chore to watch or to look at. It pretty much had a even, steady pace. It wasn't so much going on at one time, but I'll tell you this much: it did solidify why I don't like that mop-headed new growth, hair having, skanky, dumb, delusional, controlling, narcissistic asshole like David. I don't like him. I don't see it for him. I wish that bitch would go to the nearest volcano and fall to hell into the damn lava and magma. I don't see it for him. I feel like he's controlling in the most dangerous of ways. Like, I kind of feel like I'm glad Tamar is out of that situation, because I feel like had she stayed in it a much longer, Tamar would have been on the next episode of Fatal Vows or For My Man or, Tamara Hall or all of these other little Buried in the Backyard and See No Evil and all of that on the ID channel. I'm just going to be real. I don't like them. I don't like him, and I don't wish nothing good for him, old bastard. Anyway, so the crew comes to Tamar's house to film and finds out that the house is empty. Her lawyer calls Michael Beck, who is one of the executive producers of the show, and says that they all have to vacate the house. Tamar says that she has a doctor's note saying that she lost her voice and can't film. I will say this, Tamar, this running away shit is getting old. This whole thing with when things get thick, get real, get deep, get heavy, get hot, and then you want to stop, drop, and roll out the kitchen. I don't really think that's fair. Nobody is making you do anything. This was a situation that you and Mona decided that y'all was going to do together. You already knew that cameras was going to be there. You already knew the cameras was going to be there and collecting the good, the bad, and the ugly. That is something that you signed up for. So all of this, when it gets heavy and deep and you want to go head for the hills, that shit gets really old really fast. And these people got families. These people got bills. These people got a job to do. These people ain't a rich bitch like you are. These people got to work. Get your life together. So a few days after that, we see her getting ready for a show in D.C. and Lee and Michael are the only ones that was able to travel with her. Y'all, this seat is getting on my nerves. David meets up with Tracy's husband, Kevin, behind Tamar's back and invites him to the show in hopes that it will bring Tamar and Tracy together. This was the only time that I was here for David. Like, I am glad that he at least tried to, do something positive for once in his life that has absolutely nothing to do with him, and trying to bring the sisters together. In that conversation, Kevin was basically like, she's still upset because she didn't feel like her sisters have her back, and with the whole contract thing. My whole thing about this is this. That happened over 30 years ago. Bitch, I'm 32. Tracy, please hurry up and build the bridge and get over it. Please hurry up. Like, Jesus, be some self-esteem for Tracy. Like Tracy, what was these women supposed to do? Time and contracts in music wait for nobody. It wasn't a situation where you did not know what the hell was going on. So you would have much rather them not sign because you decide to be hot in the ass and get pregnant. Oh, no ma'am, no ham, no turkey. And as far as I'm concerned, you are the least vocal one that's there any damn how. It ain't like you would have ever went on a Tamar or a Tony level. So girl, get that. Listen, bag lady, you gonna hurt your back. Carrying on them bags like that. Get over it. Like, I'm still trying to figure out why she's so damn mad with Tamar. Like, and to be real with y'all, I honestly don't care. I don't care. Like, I feel like all of them got some shit with them. Like, it won't all on Tamar. It wasn't. As much as we don't see it for Tamar like that, or as much as Tamar irritates our nerves, as much as Tamar make our nuts and our badussies and pussies itch, all of them had some shit with them, including Tony. Anyway, girl, I done sat around here and got upset. That Drunken Interlude was brought to you all by BKWorldTube. So Tamar does an amazing job at her showcase. Really amazing job at her showcase. Her voice held up. She did good. Mama even pulled her wig off, honey, and showed her balding. Yes, ma'am. But none of her family showed up. I ain't surprised. So David feels like Tamar is overly trusting of people that shouldn't be there, and he doesn't know what Goldie's intentions are. You know, David, we can all say the same for you. I remember back when you first came on the scene, how people scrutinized whether you was really in finances or not. Like, let's just be real. Like, this is why I just don't see it for David. David doesn't know this woman from a can of damn paint, but will sit up and judge her off of what he thinks he knows about her, or what he thinks he feels, and this, that, like, and I'm confused. Because, again, for somebody who did not want to be on camera, this show is a lot of I feel, I think, I reckon, going on with David. Oh, bitch. Anyway, David calls Tamar and tells her that his family doesn't want to come on the show because they don't know what dream work is. They feel like Goldie is a witch. Goldie comes in and tells Tamar about how he felt about DreamWorks, and her stylist suggests that she changes her wardrobe. Goldie overhears the conversation between David and Tamar, and she gets really, really upset. Michael and Tamar talk about what happened. David says he doesn't mind coming to see what dream work is and to have a conversation with Goldie. Goldie comes to talk to Tamar. She feels like she can't help her because there's always a problem when she's trying to do work with her. She wasn't sent here to coach David. She was sent here to coach Tamar, and she feels as though that she needs to quit. Yeah, this is another reason. Now y'all see why I just don't see it for David, and why I give David as much as I do. Like, you're putting off on other people what you think you know about this woman. You don't know shit about this woman. You did not take the chance to get to know nothing about this woman, or her business, or her brand. But you somehow formulated all of these opinions in that peanut pea brain sized head of yours, and you done took that and ran with it. Got your family all in the mix, calling this woman a witch. Got the stylist sitting here trying to change her wardrobe. Like, excuse me? And I'm with Goldie. I have worked with plenty of people in the business. I have never had to deal with anything like this. Like, and that's the thing that pisses me off about Tamar too, because you left one controlling marriage to get into another controlling relationship. There's nothing good about David. Nothing is good about David. Mainly because he's an older man and he is stuck in his ways. I feel like he's very much so a narcissist. I feel as though he preyed on Tamar because he sees that Tamar has absolutely nobody, no friends, no family, and he used that and he preys on that. That's how I honestly feel about David. David is a very dangerous man to be with. And anybody that's ever gets with him after this, whatever he did, y'all, you deserve it. Because his actions and how he is was clearly shown on WeTV. Anyway, Mona goes to talk to Tamar about what's going on, and she also talks to Goldie as well. Mona feels like there's something happening here that is not being assisted to. She feels like there's a level of sabotage that is going on with her, and she feels like there's a lot of things that are going on, but they're not able to film it. They're not able to get it. They're not able to get any footage. And she says that everything that has happened wasn't even coming from her. It was coming from other people, a la David. Mona asks, are they in this together or not? She says that she doesn't know because she feels like she's being penalized for being Tamar. She's talked to her sisters and her mother. They are not interested in coming to David's birthday party. They wasn't even interested to come to her house for Thanksgiving. And she's not interested in chasing anybody else anymore. Tamar says that the only time they even see each other like that is when they're filming. David decides to come to talk to Goldie because he feels like he has a right to. What price is Tamar going to pay for this type of work? And that was the end of the episode. I'm going to get down to David ass in a minute. But I was with Mona. Like, Tamar, at the end of the day, you still have a reality show to shoot. I understand it's hard. You done been there, done this. But nobody held the gun to your back. Nobody held the gun to your back. And because you've been through this and you've gone through this, you already know what all of this is. So it's just amazing to me at how you want to do this, but then you're ready. You're so ready to jump up and leave when things get hot and get thick. I already just said that. I sound like a broken record. As far as her basically saying that the only time they see her and her sister see each other is when they're filming, that right there makes me no longer interested in seeing the new season of the Braxton Family Values. And I'm just going to be honest. I'm not interested in seeing it. I don't want to see the fake hugs. I don't want to see the fake laughs. I don't want to see the fake hee-hee-ha's, chuckles and kikis, the fool-la-line and all of that. I don't want to see it because it's fake. It's all fake. And see, that is a huge price to pay when it comes to doing reality TV. Because if anything in your family has a crack in it, and that camera catches it, oh baby, that crack is just going to keep on going. Like, y'all know, when you're driving around on the street and you see just this long crack going for miles and miles and miles at a time, that's basically what's going on here in the Braxton family household. They all need to get their asses off of reality TV and fix their own shit. That's how I honestly feel. And then as far as David goes, he has a right to this. He has a right to that. David, you have the right to kiss my ass, and while you down there, lick it too. And with that note, I'm gone. Remember to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe. Be sure to like and thumbs up all videos and live streams because that's what helps the video circulates through the algorithm of YouTube. I love you guys. Thank you all so much. Drive safely. I'm out.
What you're given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in the business.